Hello, I am Blake Power, and I'm going to be talking about homeless veterans. And here's my audience.
You see us?
All right. Let me get set up here. According to the National Alliance to End Homelessness, in January 2014, communities across America identified about 50,000 homeless veterans during point-in-time counts, which represented 8.6% of the total homeless population. Charities have been established to help our homeless vets, like the Support Homeless Veterans Incorporation. There are many organizations, such as this one, that are committed to helping and reducing the amount of homeless troops. Consider this. I found that the amount of homeless veterans that I indicated is equivalent to selling out a game at Kyle Field 5 times. Yes, it is very difficult to see our U.S. veterans participate in wars, but also very heartrending to discover that they come back to the country lacking shelter and support. In this speech, I will go into detail about why troops are becoming homeless and how donating can help downturn the existence of homeless veterans. Most veterans that become homeless suffer from a mental illness because changing from the battlefield to reality has a big impact on one's mind. According to Jerry Shaw of Newsmax, the switch provokes disorders like post-traumatic stress or PTSD and substance abuse. A definition of PTSD from WeHonorTroops.org explains that it is an anxiety disorder that can occur after the veteran experiences a traumatic event. During this type of event, the veteran believes that their lives are in danger. You would think that family members would seek for medical attention, but a lot of the time, veterans will refuse and deny that they have any problems. After getting discharged from the military, veterans sometimes do not have any companions at all to help them with the transition back to the civilian lifestyle. Without any guidance, vets will become alcoholics and drug addicts to fulfill their sorrow. John Mixon, who used to work with the homeless vets in Nevada, found that many were alcoholics or addicted to drugs from a period that began during their time of sentence or shortly thereafter. Understand that troops who try to overcome these disorders on their own can be very challenging. It will influence a hard time to make a living, especially without the proper medical attention. According to the National Coalition of Homeless Veterans, about 1.4 million other veterans are considered at risk of homelessness due to poverty, lack of support, networks, and dismal living conditions and overcrowded substandard housing. Troops joining the military right out of high school are trained to serve and protect the country. The skills they learn are not transferable to the skills of the civilian labor force, which causes discouragement because they cannot obtain a job. You must know that life after war for troops is not easy. As Americans, we need to support our troops and help them get back on track. There are many charities throughout the U.S. that are into this type of work. Support Homeless Veterans Incorporation not only helps the homeless, but also help low-income veterans. The charity is founded by Cara Colentino, who graduated from Temple University with a Master's of Social Work. She is certified in veteran and military behavioral health. According to the website supporthomelessveterans.org, The organization is fully funded by donations and 100% ran by volunteers. So far, they have helped so many homeless veterans by holding community programs, projects like Code Red, White, and Blue, and offer veteran housing. The community programs consist of big group sessions operated by civilians as well as veterans. Their goal is to donate clothes and personal hygiene products to other organizations like the Homeless Veterans Clothing Drive. These meetings give the opportunity for homeless veterans to create relationships with members willing to help as well as other veterans. Which brings me to the project Red, White, and Blue. Once every 3 months, they give vets the possibility to meet a whole list of server advisors. One example from this list is the Soldier Project. The website, thesoldierproject.org, suggests that they have provided psychotherapy for post 9/11 veterans and their loved ones for more than 10 years. Code Red, White, and Blue is a great movement for treating veterans with PTSD. Now moving on to the veteran housing programs. The concept of these programs is to give a family-oriented model that allows the veterans to feel at home and with family. As reported by the charity, this permanent housing concept has been in operation since September 2012 and has since proved a 85% retention rate longer than 6 months and 70% longer than 18 months. The housing program gives the veterans the opportunity to stay clean, sober, and sane. All of these are held by donations from the American people. To make a change, all you have to do is donate any type of clothing or money. According to the U.S. Department of Housing and Early Development, there was a 33% decline in veteran homelessness between 2010 and January 2014. Veterans have a very hard time with coming back to the civilian world, and these charities have proven to decrease the amount of homeless veterans. As Americans, we should help our veterans whenever they return because they fight for our freedom. You can help end the population of homeless veterans by donating on supporthomelessveterans.org or by spreading the awareness of this issue. Thank you for listening, and my visual aid is going to be a link right here.